Welcome to an exciting episode of the School Edition, and without taking too much of your time, let's get started. So what next after grade 9? After grade 9, learners will join senior school, which will be grade 10, 11, and 12. Right. In senior school, they will choose career pathways. Now these pathways are divided into 3 main groups, which are 1. Arts and sports science, 2. Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, popularly known as STEM, and the third and the last pathway is known as social science. Are we together up to there? Good. Keep following. Now each of the 3 main pathways are further divided into subdivisions, which has career choice that learner will take. Let's start with arts and sports. Now arts and sports is divided into 3 groups, which are as follows. The first one is called performing arts. The second one is tracks and sports, and the third one is called visual arts. The second pathway, which is called STEM, is further divided into 4 pathways, which are 1. Pure science, 2. Applied science, 3. Career technology studies, that is CTS, and the fourth one is called technology and engineering. The third pathway, which is called social science, is also divided into 2 pathways, which are humanities and business, and the second one is called languages and literature. Tracks and sports, which is under arts and sports science, has the following career choices: ball games, athletics, outdoor pursuit, boxing, martial arts, education, advanced physical, and lastly water sports. Let us look at the careers under each division of visual arts. The first one is fine arts with the following career choices: illustrator, fabric decoration, ceramics, sculpting, and lastly printmaking. Let us look at the careers under each division of visual arts. The first one is fine arts with the following career choices: illustrator, fabric decoration, ceramics, sculpting, and lastly printmaking. Applied arts, which is the second division, has the following career choices: interior design, landscaping, flower arrangement, and graphic design. Time-based media has the following 3 career choices: filmmaking, video making, and radio production. Career choices in crafts are pottery, jewelry making, weaving, and lastly stained glass. Performing arts, which is the second division from arts and sports science, is divided into 3 pathways, which are 1. Music, 2. Dance, and the third one is theater elocution. Now I want us to look at career choices under each subdivision. Let's start with music, which has 20 career choices, which are composer, recording studio technician, singer, accompanist, concert activities organizer, adjudicator, film scoring, concert promoter, music teacher, arranger, artist manager, director, music producer, editor, music therapist/band editor, clinician, educator, music web producer, choreography, columnist, rehearsal director, and last but not least, choral director. The second subdivision is dance, and it has the following 6 career choices: artistic director, choreographer, dance therapist, rehearsal director, dancer teacher, and lastly composer musician. The third and the last subdivision under performing arts is theater elocution with the following 7 career choices: actor actress, stage manager, drama teacher, arts administrator, drama therapist, television production assistant, and lastly radio presenter. I want us now to look at the second pathway, which is called STEM. As I told you earlier that STEM is divided into 4 subpathways, and now I want us to look at each of those 4 pathways. Let's start with pure science. Well, learners who will pursue pure science will be taught the following learning areas: mathematics, alternative A, which will be pure mathematics; physics, chemistry, and biology. Career choices for these learners are technologist, scientist, marine scientist, anthropologist, environmentalist, engineering, that is, mechanical engineering, construction engineering, electrical engineering and architecture, medicine, that is, dentistry, pharmacy, surgery, etc. The second one is applied science. Now learners who will choose to do applied science will be taught the following learning areas: agriculture, computer science, food and nutrition, and lastly, home management. Applied science has the following career choices: computer engineering, nutritionists, dietitians, food scientists, social work, teaching, institutional managers, home economists, crop and livestock production, agricultural technologists, entertainment and hospitality industry. The third one is technology and engineering. Now learners who will choose technology and engineering will be taught the following learning areas: agricultural technology, geoscience technology, marine and fisheries technology, aviation technology, wood technology, electrical technology, power technology, construction technology, media technology, electronics manufacturing, and the last learning area is mechatronics. Career choices for these learners are mineralogist, teaching, lab analyst, geoscience specialists, mudloggers, mapping technologist, data technician, lab technician, marine and fisheries technologist, aviation technologist, electrical technologist, power technologist, construction technologist, electronic technologist, manufacturing technologist, mechatronic technologist, geologist, wood technologist, metal technologist, clothing technologist, and lastly, media technologist. The fourth and the last pathway under STEM is Careers in Technology Studies, CTS, and learners who will pursue it will have the following career choices: fashion and design, leatherwork, culinary arts, hairdressing and beauty, therapist, plumbing and ceramics, welding and fabrication, tourism and travel, air conditioning and refrigeration, animal keeping, exterior design and landscaping, building and construction, garment and dressmaking, photography, graphic designing and animation, food and beverage, motor vehicle mechanics, carpentry and joinery, firefighting, metalworks, electricity, land surveying, science laboratory technology, electronics, printing technology, and lastly, crop production. The last pathway is called social science, which has the following pathways: business studies, humanities, and lastly, languages and literature. Let's start with business. Now learners who will pursue business will have the following career choices: entrepreneur, accountant, financial analyst, human resource manager, marketing specialist, and lastly, business analyst. Let's now move to humanities. Career choices under humanities are historians, archaeologist, ethicist, philosopher, anthropologist, legal researcher, and lastly, sociologist. The last sub-pathway in social science, which is languages and literature, with the following career choices: translator, interpreter, writer, editor, journalist, language teacher, and lastly, copywriter. Now we are through with all the pathways and the career choices. Now let's us look at the placement of learners on the pathways. To ensure there's balance and also to avoid congestion on some pathways, the government of Kenya, through the Ministry of Education, gave the percentage of learners who will pursue each of the pathways. First one is arts and sports science, which has been given 20% of the learners countrywide, STEM being given 60%, and lastly, social science, which has been given 20%. Special shout out to Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development KICD and Kenya Ministry of Education at large. Reach us through the number on the screen for career presentation and career booklet in PDF format. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and lastly, kindly leave your comment. Peace be with you.